big lawsuit filed this morning in the Eastern District of Tennessee by both Tennessee and Virginia, having to do with whether the NCAA has the ability to basically police name, image, and likeness endorsement deals and beyond. The Attorney General of Tennessee, Jonathan Skrmetti, joins us now. Basically, first of all, I agree with everything you said in your 20-plus page complaint. And I'm curious, Mr. Attorney General, when did you guys start working on this case? And was the timing impacted at all by reports involving Florida State, Florida, Tennessee, and what the NCAA was potentially trying to do there?
Yeah, the timing was absolutely impacted by the enforcement. We've been concerned with these issues for a while. And when we heard that they were starting to ramp up some actual enforcement and some pretty serious penalties, it sounded like using their obscure, opaque, and shifting rules to hammer kids and hammer programs, it seemed like the right time to make a move. But this has been something we've been monitoring for a while, and then we moved very quickly to be able to do this when we did.
Now, do you think other states will sign up and join on here? This is Tennessee and Virginia, and basically you're going to war, for a lack of a better way of describing it, with the NCAA over their authority. Do you anticipate other states will be signing up as well?
I mean, it's hard to say. I think part of it depends on which way it goes. If we are just straight up duking it out in court, I think they may conserve resources, and maybe some will come in, but maybe they won't, and we're good either way. If there start to be serious negotiations about what the future of college sports is going to look like, I expect a lot of people will try to get in on that conversation. But, we're good either way. I mean, we're going to be fighting, and the goal is one way or another, we're going to make sure that these student athletes have their rights protected.
Hey, Mr. Attorney General, it's Buck. Can you explain and take a step back and just walk me through here and the audience, what is at issue exactly, what the problems are, and how you'd like them to be resolved?
Sure. So college athletes have a right to their name, image, and likeness rights, and they have the right to monetize those rights. That's something that's been recognized fairly recently, and it's created a mess in the rules. The NCAA's rules have been all over the place. They're not clear. And it's not clear how consistent they are with other laws. Federal antitrust law guarantees people the benefits of market competition. And the way the NCAA is looking to enforce, they're saying that student athletes have no right to talk to collectives about what their NIL compensation might be until they've already decided which school they're going to go to, which means there's no competition. They're not able to really negotiate. They're locked in once they're starting to talk money, as opposed to being able to look at where the best offer might be. And that deprives them of income opportunities. And we have a law in Tennessee, and many other states have similar laws that say they have a right to the income from their name, image, and likeness rights. And the federal antitrust laws say you can't suppress the market in a way that hurts the consumers.
So what's interesting here to me in general is Buck and I are both capitalists, right? And I would imagine the vast majority of the audience out there that's listening believes in the tenets of capitalism. And one of the best tenets of capitalism is everybody should be able to sell their labor to the highest possible bidder. So really that's what's at stake here. But a second part of this that I find so fascinating is the people that the NCAA is trying to restrict, if you look socioeconomically, are actually often on the lower end of that chart, right? Football players and basketball players in particular is where a lot of this money comes from. A lot of those guys going to college, and obviously this could impact women as well, but let's focus on the guys for the moment here. A lot of them don't have a tremendous amount of resources. So if you just think about this on a moral level, really what the NCAA is trying to do is ensure that oftentimes poor kids who don't have a lot of money are not able to sell their talents to the highest possible bidder. So the morality, not only the legal aspects of this, which I think you're right on the antitrust law, but also the morality associated with it. I think you in the state of Virginia, the state of Tennessee and state of Virginia are on the right side there too. I mean, I think that factors in here.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, everybody is getting rich off this except for the kids who are at the core of the product. There wouldn't be college sports without college athletes, and they're the ones getting the short end of the stick here. And some of these kids go pro and make millions and millions of dollars. Some of them get injured, and they don't have the opportunity to do that. Some of them don't make the cut. It shouldn't be a dice roll as to whether they're going to get any money out of their athletic endeavors or the name, image, and likeness rights associated with that.
TRO, you've requested a temporary restraining order. Why do you think that's appropriate? How would you anticipate that being applied?
So the window for recruiting opens February 7th, and college athletes, prospective college athletes, need to be able to see what the different collectives are willing to put up for their NIL rights. If they can't do that, then we've got a whole year of student athletes who are going to be deprived of the benefits of competition, and who are going to have to just take whatever deal they get from the one collective that's not really negotiating with them. I mean, it's kind of a take it or leave it offer at that point. And there's going to be a lot of money left on the table that would otherwise go to these student athletes.
Mr. Attorney General, this has been fantastic. Congratulations. Good luck. I wanted to make sure we gave you an opportunity to explain that. I know you're going to be talking to a lot of different media people, but appreciate you coming on with us this morning to talk about it.
Thanks for having me.